As a land guy, what do you think Mar-a-Lago is worth in 2023?
Well, that is a little outside of my area of expertise, but it is way above average as far as size is concerned. I think there's an acre and a half next door for 150 million, and there's like 2 acres property that they're asking 200 million for. I mean, these are nice houses, improvements, and they're on the water. Mar-a-Lago's 20 some odd acres, and it is. I mean, it is just a ginormous building. I had read that the ballroom of Mar-a-Lago is half an acre, 20,000 square feet, just the ballroom. So there's interesting facts there. I mean, we talk about the tax values always being so much lower than the assessed value being so much lower than the appraised value. Trump picked this up in the 80s. He picked this up for 10 million bucks. Mar-a-Lago, 10 million bucks. I think the tax value on it now is roughly 30 million. There's no way it's worth 30 million. I think just a few years ago, Forbes put it at like 180 million, and then last year Forbes puts it at 390 million. Trump has made some statements that he thinks it's worth $1 billion. I don't know. I mean, from everything I've done, I do think it's north of 500 million, but I have had zero 500 million sales. I've never sold a $500 million property, and we don't have any $500 million properties in Chatham County. One thing I do find interesting, and I was wondering, when I was researching this topic, is Aunt Bee's house in Siler City certainly sold for more than the average price per square foot in Siler City. And so, of course, there was some celebrity value that was added on because it actually was Aunt Bee Mayberry's house in Siler City. And so I think that added somehow to the value for that buyer. It added to the value. Does it add to the value that Trump owns Mar-a-Lago, and if he were to sell, I don't know. There's probably some good and bad there. And when you're dealing with a $500 million buyer, do they care who owned it before? I mean, these are just staggering numbers, so I can't imagine. But I think once you get above, I think once you get above 200 million, those things probably don't matter as much.